Hey, yo, Jay, can we get some ratchet one time?
Look, I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and read it, you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop. I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just...
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Friday Night Fire featuring yours truly, Striker at Striker Breaks. We're going to be opening up a bunch of Bowman, all different kinds, all different shapes, sizes, flavors, formats, you name it. How's everybody doing today? Let's see who got here nice and early. Chris. Shout out to Chris. Carrick, what's up? We got Sam, El Nicatraco, Christian. Who else? Home team. Raw grade cards. Jason. What's going on, everybody? We're going to start this out a little bit differently. Going to open up a couple packages. And then we're going to rip the fire. Okay, first off, some friend mail and an envelope from Card Shells. Striker, thank you for all the monster hits. Hope this little gem will bring you and the Striker squad even more good luck. Figure 3 has to be better than 2. Chris. No way. Another Clayton Claus. You've got to be kidding me. This is only 2. Unless you got... Yeah. I only have 2 of these. 2 Clayton Clauses. This one's gathering dust. He's an old timer. Oh my, 2 has got to be better than 1. Twice the luck. I'm going to get him soaking right now. How about... These are a couple of the big boys. We got some 2019 Bowman draft. When was the last time you saw any of this opened? 2019, maybe? How about some 2022 Bowman Chrome Sapphire edition? Bowman Draft Sapphire is... Ooh, it's juicy. But Bowman Chrome Sapphire, I like it even better. Look at that. Perfect. Let's see what we have here. Fan mail. One-year member anniversary. G-Hawk. Let's go. Thank you for your loyalty, your continued support. Appreciate that. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, you know, something told me I probably just made the best call. Whoa. Hold on, I have to read this because I think I just made the best call ever by not just shoving it in front of the camera. I don't know. You guys can't see that one. Whoa. That would have got me banned. I mean, now I'm curious. I just saw a few keywords that they don't like in public. What? This is the weirdest thing I've ever gotten. Hopefully it's not covered in poison. I feel like that might be covered in poison. Hold on while I wash my hands of this poison. I'm not even kidding. That's a first. Maybe it was the hat. Wow. There's better things, though. We got this right here. Please don't be poisoned. I don't know. I don't know if that was hate mail or what it was. But it was real weird. Real weird. Full of bad words. I feel like my hands are covered in poison. Okay. This is the newest 582 Montgomery Club set. We're seeing it for the first time together. I like it already. We can stop right there. This looks really fun. Circa 1991. I don't know. I don't know what year this is supposed to be, but it's definitely a 90s thing. I wish I could show you guys that, but I can't. That thing. Rowan, what's happening? It was a weird and nasty something. Maybe I'll bring it to the National and show some people, but no. I'll show Kyle, are you in the chat? Kyle, if you're in the chat, say something. Saved by the Bell cards. Michael Harris, Mike Trout. It's going to be a great checklist, I just know. Oh yeah, we're 3 for 3, 4 for 4, 5 for 5, 6 for 6, 7 for 7. If K's in here, that's the only thing that's going to break our momentum. Whoa. Whoa. No way. Every single one is an awesome player. Wow. Whoa. Tubular. Oh. This may be the greatest set I've ever seen in my life. Oh. Oh, yeah. I mean, Costas is the only one who's just like, maybe he'll be amazing someday. Kyle, you're here. Okay. I might have to bring that. I'm going to try to come over tomorrow. I got a ton going on, but I'll bring that and show you tomorrow so you can see at least. It's a weird one. Thus concludes Striker's fan mail extravaganza. You guys ready? All right. I got to get... All right. Focus. Back into the swing of things. All right. We got to mix these things up 5 times. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. And 5. Saw Neil today, Kyle, at the Home Depot. It's so weird. The timing is impeccable. Like I was just leaving, and he was walking by, and it was wild. I mean, he was at work, not at Home Depot. Rolling the dice. Just in case people are listening. 9. Description. Okay. Friday night fire. Make you put a description. Yes, I do wish. Thank you. Round 1. Round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Collins on top. How did I know not to? That's like the first one I didn't put right in. No, I gotta focus. Data, A to Z. Here's your teams. Diamondbacks, Saul K, Braves, Daniel W, Orioles, Gerald M, Red Sox, Colin S, Cubs, Dean F, White Sox, Steven C, Reds, Reggie J, Guardians, Neil P, Rockies, Ryan G, Tigers, Tucker S, Astros, Robert H, Royals, James M, Angels, Kyle, Dodgers, Franklin J, Marlins, Ben O, Brewers, Timothy R, Twins, Derek H, Mets, Karsten B, Yankees, Chris K, Athletics, Justin P, Phillies, Nathan H, Pirates, Scott R, Padres, Tyler M, Giants, Bobby T, Mariners, Calvin M, Cardinals, Mark H, Rays, Zach S, Rangers, Steve B, Blue Jays, Theodore K, Nationals, Justin B. Good luck, everybody. Drop a little link for those who missed your teams. Double check it all right now. There we go. There we go. There. I think that's it. Can you give a shout out to BOWMAN Baseball Bonanza? No. Are we ready? Just kidding, of course. Of course, of course. Shout out BOWMAN Baseball Bonanza. We just keep these guys soaking? Is that how we do it? All right. We keep them soaking right here. Let's start out with Old Reliable. A hobby box of Bowman. Feels like it's Old Reliable. Wong is distracted by the Rays whomping the Yankees on MLB free game of the day. Hey, Carrick, things are good. Almost missed the stream. Yeah, it's a weird, like, so bombarded with work and busy business stuff. I was not 100% sure if we were going to get one in today. I'm exhausted. But now I feel like this, it's weird. Can be totally exhausted and just like not want to do a break, not want to do anything. And then as soon as I start up, I'm just like full of energy and passion. It's a good thing. Cleaning out the old barn. Hey, Mervis got called up finally. Clean out the barn, getting ready for poker on Monday. First game of the year out at my house. Got to get things in tip-top shape. Got to get the party pad cleaned, arranged. Throwing a bunch of stuff away. You know, my old business, or one of my old businesses, I would sell home decor, which is why the PayPal name is Decor Galore, because that's the name of my business. Decor Galore store. So I sell, you know, statues and garden and home decor, stuff like that. Because that's part of my family business. So I kind of had an in on some of the vendors. But I had a bunch of that stuff still in my inventory, and it hasn't been listed on eBay in years. I don't know. I think like if you have something on eBay listed for like, I feel like it's about a year maybe, and it hasn't sold, then they will just unlist it and not tell you. So I'm out in the barn, like looking at all this inventory, which there wasn't that much, just a couple of shelves full, just enough to like be in the way. Bittner, welcome. Thanks for becoming a hitter. So I got all that out of there. Took it to my dad. I'm like, hey, you want to buy this stuff off me? He's like, no. I'm like, come on. Fine. Like, you can have it at cost, obviously. So I'm glad to get that out of the way. I got some exercise equipment out there. Got bench press and, you know, full machine with all the different things on it and a treadmill. And the bench press is just so in the way. I don't use it enough. I should use it more, but I had a face-to-face with myself in the mirror. And not a real mirror, just like a virtual imaginary mirror. But I was like, honestly, are you gonna start using this? And the answer is no. Who do I have to impress with a masculine physique? I mean, the wife is already, she loves it. So what do I need to, who am I trying to get strong for? Elijah Green to 150. I mean, it's one thing to be in shape. And I justified it by saying my goal is to not be fat. And so I can, like, you know, exercise, but I'm not looking to just get buff. I spent half my life being in an immaculate athletic condition. More than half my life. What's the point now? I can still use free weights and not have the bench in the way. Like, this is the conversation going through my head to justify it. And it's just a simple, like, just move the thing out of the way for the love of God. Jason, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate it. Gifted memberships flowing. We got a gold, ladies and gentlemen, a gold paper. Francisco Lindor. Can you believe the Tigers swept the Mets? Listen, I told you guys, we talk about this stuff all the time. I told you about the Mets. I told you about signing old man Verlander and old man Scherzer. And it's a very risky proposition. And then look what happens. They just get smoked by the Tigers, the worst team in all of baseball. You may argue and say, no, Striker, the A's are the worst team in baseball. Fair enough. You may say, no, the Nationals are just putrid. We can have the conversation. I like to think that the Tigers are the worst, even though they've won a few games in a row. It's fool's gold, just like what the Pirates are doing. Atomic, Luis Rodriguez of the Cardinals, going to Mark. And this is about the time that the Pirates fans come out and start to get all mad. And I understand. You don't have a whole lot to root for. So when there is something good happening, you want to believe it. And I may have egg on my face and they may, you know, make the playoffs, win the World Series. Not going to happen. But I'll take a bold stance and say that the Pirates are not for real, nor is the current Tigers winning streak. The Mets are not as bad as getting swept by the Tigers. But it is weird. And it's something, ever since they did that whole getting Lindor and Baez thing, and even to a lesser extent, like Marte and, I don't know, just the chemistry has seemed off. I'm not blaming anybody in particular. Like, I'm not going to point the finger at any one player and say, like, it's your fault. Something's weird with the chemistry, like, because the talent is certainly there. Got a lot of talent. Pete's one of my favorite players. I wish nothing but the best for Pete. I love that guy. But there's something weird with the chemistry. It's when you, and we've talked about this many times, it's the 2004 Lakers phenomenon when you cherry pick individuals who are like really good and you just bring them all together on one team and you don't have, like, and there is some building from, you know, the minors. There is some of that. Beatty, I like Beatty. Alvarez coming up. Bringing in Senga. It seems like a good signing. He seems awesome. And you look at all the talent and it's like super top heavy. It seems to be just, they seem to be talented across the board, but then you start listening to pundits and it's Chirrio, and they start talking about how this team isn't as good, and it's like, and then they get swept by the Tigers, and you're like, what's going on here? What's going on? You think it's an age issue? Well, with the top two big boys, that's an age issue. Let's Turn 2 says, what if they figured a power ranking based on dollars spent per game won? Well, then the Rays would just be like in a tier. They would be in a percentile separated from everybody else by a long shot. The Rays have some kind of a, I don't know what, like a deal with the devil. I don't know what else it could be. They either have a deal with the devil or they have some kind of fancy algorithm with proprietary information that nobody else has access to. Some kind of a genius behind a computer with the ones and the zeros put together an algorithm to figure out how to get these players, because every move they make seems to hit. Everything they do just turns into gold. They don't have to spend any money. They can just let players go. The players they let go end up being trash. The players they bring in end up being all-stars. They invent a new system where they just throw a guy called a opener out there and a couple 2 innings out of your opener and then go to some. I don't know what's going on, but the Rays are ridiculous. And at the same time, they get nobody coming in to watch the games. Yeah, the stadium sucks. You know, if I had to go sit in a field and watch like the best team in baseball, like who cares if the stadium sucks? It's not that. It can't be that bad. I've been there, by the way. It was many years ago. Mello with a $10 dono. So how about my Red Sox sweeping the Blue Jays? Let's pull some fire. Another weird one. Another weird situation. Gausman got kind of lit up. Weirdly, though. That's kind of how the almost called Red Sox the Rays. Kind of how the Red Sox have to win is, you know, they've got their big bopper right in the sweet spot in the heart of the order. Well, Devers, and I like the way they're doing that with Verdugo. He gets on base. You got Devers that can hit him in. Yoshida's getting tons. His power game is coming through. And then Turner, you know, that savvy vet kind of providing the leadership and the veteran presence. He's got this kind of charisma and confidence about him. He's been there. Like, don't freak out. We got this. I think I've been saying it's a better team than most people are giving them credit for. The only thing is they're pitching, but then Sale actually looks like his stuff is good. He's just maybe got to get that consistency. He's striking a lot of people out. Stuff's kind of nasty, but I don't know. Still kind of early. Yeah, Gausman, but it was weird how he got lit up though. Wasn't it? Like, it wasn't like just boom, 6 runs. It was kind of like nickel and diming a few runs here and there, and then I don't know. I was more listening to the game than watching it. I'd go in because I had it on in the barn. I was doing some stuff, so I'd like watch a little bit of it, and then I'd listen to it from afar, and I'd come back, and there'd be another run or two scored, and there's Junior. Should we just do all the? Nah, let's split it up. Bowman Mega Box 2022. I was gonna do. There's some really expensive stuff in this break, so I was trying to get as much variety as I could. I was gonna do a hobby box of 22 Bowman, but then you gotta draw the line somewhere. So let's do a mega. You know, save some money. Do you think Rays get a stadium or move to a different? I don't know, Jeremy. I don't know. Barbosa says Tampa Bay salary $73 million. Verlander and Scherzer $73 million. Dude, did we not get another auto? What? That is happening way too often. I'm furious. I'm going to talk to somebody at Fanatics that's got some pull, hopefully. I mean, I can't just snap my fingers and make it happen, but I'm going to work on it. And we'll see if I don't know if anything can come of it, but at the very least, that is just horrible. I mean, let me see if I can throw some. Oh my God, I can throw in. I can't throw in another hobby. That's just like, those are a lot of money. Let's open this. I don't have a whole lot of options here. Dude, it's not just 2 breaks in a row. I think like dude, look at this. I opened up a box in my spare time and my free time, and I got one of these. What? Come on, man. Not only are they shorting autos, they're giving you these. We're going to keep the vibes high, though. It's been a weird day already. It's making Fanatics look like clowns. It's making them look like Panini level. And that's an insult. Invisible ink parallel, yeah. Greenskeeper, the $1.99 says, checking in from a bar in Baltimore, tequila mix. Man, I wanted to go to the Mexican restaurant so bad today. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. One of my favorite holidays. Tried to get my daughter to go. She wanted no part of it. I was like, Cinco de Mayo, let's go to the Mexican restaurant. She's just like, no. Come on. She's like, no, you can make me some nachos instead. I was like, I don't want to. It's like, that's why we go there to the restaurant. They make it for you. And she's like, no, you can make it for me. Yes'm. Said yes'm. Went and did it. Made myself some nachos as well. Silver packs. Bunch of firsts. The Fanatics era has begun. There's a warming first. Oh, we didn't get much out of there. Let's do another one. I'll get here. That's what. Throw a couple more of these in, try to make up for the lack of the auto. I mean, it's not my fault. You guys get it. I hate that. Freaking hate it. Maybe we pull an auto out of here and it makes up for it. That's the plan. You're at some BS wedding, pregnant wife. Look for me on the dance floor tomorrow acting a fool. Oh, man. Sounds like a blast. Just chilling at the bar. You know what? We're just gonna kind of quick rip this. We're looking for a couple of good firsts, but you know the money's down here. Man, that's thick boy. Need a sombrero? I don't own one. That would be fun though. Curtis Mead first. Ellie first. Warming first. Not bad. Good first, at least. All right, come on, auto for full redemption. Cabrera first. Dusty, yeah, they've been sitting on the shelf a little while. Dust accumulates pretty quickly. This one, though, a little dust on there, too. It looks dustier than it really is. You're in the bathroom watching this? That's hilarious. Puts a pack bag. What are you talking about, Herbie? Talking about? Great Lake Sports Card says, hey, Striker, it's my birthday tomorrow. Sending the good luck vibes your way. Good vibes. Happy birthday. Herbie's probably the one that sent that freaking pink letter. He's going to get banned for spreading misinformation as soon as one of the mods are on top of it. Can't win, you know, no matter what you do. Top screws you, try to make up for it. Then you got Herbie coming in. Detective Herbie, the liar. I think that letter was either from Herbie or about Herbie. Kyle, you'll see tomorrow what I mean. This pack again. Oh, this is the same collation. We living in a time warp. Come on, mods. Thank you. There he is. It's at least a parallel. Be an auto. Yes. And it's Trace Sweeney. It's a Yankee. The Yankees tax going. All right. Whew, we made up for it somehow. Chris, heading your way. What did Herbie do? Just spreading BS. Lies. Trying to undermine my integrity. A lot more of that kind of stuff lately. People, just trolls sneaking in. Like, you can get rid of the troll. They're like dandelions. If, you know, you pull out a dandelion or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 and your yard looks okay, but the problem is there's like a little piece of the root still in there, and then it turns into 4. It's like the head of the Hydra, you know, which is why you shouldn't do anything in real life to people that are bad. You know, there's a system in place for that because it's the head of the Hydra. Just 2 more pop up. That's why vigilante justice is frowned upon. Okay, so we've got a 2022 Bowman Draft light box. Yeah, I got that LA Mojo too. Yep. Each one of these boxes has a refractor and a ray wave. Not a ray wave. There's like, each one has a refractor, but there are ray waves in here, is what I meant. Trevor, welcome. Thank you for becoming a hitter. Alex Freeland, first refractor. Trevor didn't realize his hitter status had expired. Well, thanks for getting on top of that as soon as you found out. I love it. Here's the sky blue. All right, now let's talk. Let's talk real talk here. I got a comp. Here we have the sky blue parallel. What do we like better? And be honest in the chat. What do you like better? Sky blue parallel, lunar wave, or lunar glow parallel. Give you a second to compare and contrast. What do you like better? Just for conversation purposes. Dylan Beavers first. You know if 23 megas are out? No, they're not out, I don't believe. I haven't heard anything. Probably be another week maybe or so. Can you see any more Topps Chrome Cosmic breaks? No. Not unless I can get like a mega deal on it. Because it's too expensive in my opinion. For no guaranteed autos. I mean, like, if the Slammers want it, I will go out and buy it. But it's going to cost a lot of money. And it's not going to, like... It just doesn't fill the breakup, you know? Because what are you getting really out of there? It's just tough, you know? At the original price, all day. At the 2.5 times or whatever it is now, then they're 3 times the price. Nope. Michael, 5-month member, says, Happy Friday, Striker. Fire incoming. All right, I'm just checking and seeing what you guys think about that. So we've got sky blues, a couple of lunars, few lunars. It's looking like a lot of lunars, but there's plenty of people that like the sky blue. Are we divided? We look pretty divided. A lot of people like the lunar, more people than I thought. Okay. Walker coming in with a $4.99. Striker's the best in the business. Awesome entertainment, funny and informative. Thanks, brother. Thank you, Walker. Yeah, a lot of people like the lunar. Cool. Good to know. So the Invicta's pretty common in draft, but in the new Bowman, quite rare. Similar with the thick card stock. You know, like 100-point card stock. Same kind of card in general. Similar design. Just more rare now, which I like. I still haven't got my blasters. I ordered them from Fanatics, and I don't know what. Your order just sits there for days and days, weeks. I don't know how long. And then eventually they ship it out. Everybody else has gotten their blasters. I'm still sitting here with nothing. Brady House Refractor. Gabriel Rincones. Ready Room Collectibles. Says, time to grade my Wander stuff? Tampa Bay is fire. Why have you not yet? Yeah, definitely. During the sale, take advantage while this sale is going on because it's not going to be this price forever. PSA is grading some cards too. Holy. Compared to the other companies, PSAs, they're grading way more stuff. Which, obviously, I mean, I get. I'm a PSA guy. I understand it. Series 2 box art, I did not. Do we need to look that up? Mason Barnett, Eric Brown Jr. Come on. There's a little Volpe, not a first. Tristan Vierling. Jordan Lawler, Ray Wave. Are blasters worth it? Yeah. I've been getting tons of like stories about people getting crazy stuff out of the blasters. Like going 6 for 6 with autos out of blasters. Tons of autos coming out of blasters. Tons of hits coming out of blasters. Here's the one thing. Quality control, from what I hear, is not good. But I haven't opened any myself, so I don't know. Wilman Diaz to 199. We got another hit. Yeah, Kevin, remember that video I did? The watch this video before you buy Bowman? I talked about how good blasters were on paper. And everything I've heard so far has confirmed. What's going on here? Glares are not acceptable on this channel. If you're a glare, get out of here. Jackson Cox. It's kind of nice being able to relax, just doing one break, taking it easy, not having to just rip, get it done. It's so exhausting processing case breaks. Not fun at all. Don't want to do them. Daniel Vasquez. And the last pack. 1 for 4 on blasters. Got an Alex Ramirez, Mets Chrome. Nice. 2 for 2 on blaster autos, says Colin. 4 autos out of 5 blasters, says Kevin. Yeah, guys. That's crazy. But you know what that means? If people just are like focusing heavy on blasters, then hobby and jumbo stuff's probably going to drop. Who knows if that's going to happen, but just logically, kind of seems like it might. Alrighty, how about a Bowman First Edition? You pulled an Italian Nightmare red 5 of 5 out of one of your Bowman blasters. Nice Nightmare wood. 0 autos out of 7 for Chris. Chris! You know what that means. 7 more. See a difference between Walmart and Target Bowman blasters? Bagged wine, check this out. Let me drop you a link. Because the odds have 2 different formats of blasters, so that's probably what you're talking about. They are mostly the same, but I did notice a couple of very slight differences. Very slight. Probably not worth even bringing up, but there's a link if you guys want to check out the odds, Bowman odds. There it is. And I don't know which one's which, but they have like 2 different value box odds. There's one called value box EA and there's one called value box SE. And so here's an example of what I mean. The base card gold border is 1 in 2063 out of the VBSE, and it's 1 out of 2064 out of the VBEA. So real slight differences, but there are differences. Deafness, my man. What's happening, brother? We're just ripping nothing but Bowman. Want to see something else ripped? You're out of luck. All different kinds, though. Different kinds. We got some sapphires mixed in. We got a little first edition, little draft, little chrome, little regular. Yeah, I wouldn't mind them bringing back gum. Just for the nostalgia. I was listening to something, I can't remember what it was, and the guy was talking about how they used to buy baseball card packs for the gum. Like, they didn't really care about the cards. They just wanted the gum. Ronnie Simon. Back in the day, back in the early days. And I find that hilarious. Juan Brito to 75. Just buy your gum separate. How about this, though? Instead of just putting a raw stick of gum, maybe you put it in like a separate little thing that you have to open so it doesn't damage the cards. Is that a fair compromise? Thanks, Carlos. Junior first. Joffrey Solano, sky blue. First. Love those first. Thoughts on Julio right now? He'll be fine. See, these guys, like him and Bobby, because I have a lot of thoughts. They're both on my fantasy team. And they're doing fine. They're just not like blowing the world away. Which is, in order for these players to maintain pre-2023 season value, rookies that are in like update or even 22 stuff, they have to be like 5+ WAR guys, pretty much, or around there. Or at the very least, if it's not just WAR, there's got to be some kind of counting stats that are eye-popping or just really good. And the thing about those two guys is they're both like top of the order guys, so they're not going to get a ton of RBIs typically, but they're going to score a lot of runs, and runs aren't flashy. Runs scored aren't flashy. They're going to steal a bunch of bases. Those aren't super flashy either. What really gets the attention is home runs. Both of them have power and can hit a bunch of home runs, but they're not going to hit like 50. They're probably not going to hit 40. In the 30s is more reasonable. Now, I could see either of them. They both have the athletic ability to just like, I could see them changing like, I want to become a home run hitter, right? And they could both do whatever they want, but still very, very young, still getting their feet wet in the league. But they're both superstars on their own team and in the league still. So they're fine. Wong wants cigarettes instead of gum in his packs. How about a small pouch of dip? Colson. How about one snooze? Snooze per pack. Kids, we got something new for you to try here. But no tobacco in there. It's just the beef jerky ones. And Torque. Riley hit a homer the other day. Another Mervis. Kamar, Osuna, Blue, Sky Blue, Chirrillo, Jacob Berry first. Dude, Trevor, every time I see that, I'm like, what is that in his mouth? It can't be a dip, right? That's too big to be a dip. And like he's literally like chewing on it, and like it can't be. I think that every time, but it is. How could you, if I had a dip in my mouth that big, I would be so sick. Of course, everybody has a tolerance, different tolerance, build up, all that stuff. But I would be seriously you'd probably have to take me to the hospital. Just be like, whoa, spinning and like puking. Wanting to die. Frias. Oh yeah. I saw that deal. Blowout has Topps Chrome Update Hobbies for like $65 right now. But that's how they've been around to that price for a while. So it seems like a great deal, but it's actually the same deal. They were like 70. Some places had them for 80. And then they always do that game where there's like, they mark it up and then discount it. So the deal that they're showing right now is probably like $5 cheaper than the normal. But I wouldn't say like, you know, you have to get this deal now. It's like the craziest deal. It is a good deal. And actually, I feel like it's a good deal all the way up to maybe like $90. Lisandro Rodriguez. Sky blue. Let's get something big out of here. Come on. Oh. What is that? Oh. Chewing tobacco mixed with gum. That makes me want to... I'm nauseous just saying that and even reading it. Ryan Clifford. Okay, only one numbered parallel so far. There's got to be some more coming. There we go. We got Drew Jones first. And this song is on William Lugo. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with this. Cam. Nicorette, yeah. The big hit's coming. Wait a second. Did we get this guy already in a sky blue? Hold on. No, it was a different guy I'm thinking of. Yeah, these packs are hard to open. Can be. It's like a higher quality pack or something. Chase DeLauder. Okay, we got two numbered parallels. I'd like one more because two seems awfully thin. One more, maybe? Not a lot of parallels coming out of there, eh? Color, like numbered parallels coming out of Bowman First Edition. I got a box of Bowman Draft, 2021 Bowman Draft First Edition. We're going to have to do that sometime. Just to compare, because I feel like there's at least twice as many parallels that come out of there. Isn't it a weird mix of music? It's just like whatever that last song was, some kind of symphony. What song was it? I don't even know how to find. I don't even know. Yeah, there's a reason why certain songs get used a lot in different movies. What do you think that reason is? If you said because it's free, you are the winner. Like songs go through and they go through the process of, I can't remember what it's called, but they end up being free after a while. Public domain. They're out of public domain, or they enter public domain, so anybody can use them after like way too long, 70 years or something. Here's an autograph. We better get 3 out of here. Joe Stewart. I'm going to freaking... No, I'm not going to say it. Someone's going to get an earful, though. It's not going to do anything, but at least expressing displeasure will... don't even know what it'll do. Make me feel better? Firestarter Briggs, what's happening, my boy John? How you doing? Good to see you. Can't even pull a single base paper. Drew Jones. He's rare. Seems rare. Josh Young. Spotlight. Rooster, that's hilarious, dude. I haven't played COD in months. I don't know why. I think I'm just too busy to play. I don't even think about it. Every once in a while, it's like 1 in the morning, and I'm finally like, I can just do anything I want now, and then fall asleep. Dude, this guy isn't. I've been pulling this guy like crazy. Oh, yeah. Also, my daughter has my controller. That's a big part of it, too. She's been using my controller for the last couple months. I have an awesome one. A Scuff Pro controller, and it's freaking incredible. She wheeled and dealed with me. She's like, "Excuse me, Father. I have a presentation." And I'm like, what is it this time? She suckered me right into letting her use the controller. And she hasn't looked back since. It's like a $200 controller, so, you know, a little kid hammering away on it. Garden videos? Yeah, probably. I completed my new garden, but I didn't record the process of doing it because it's just so much work. Like to actually, like all the YouTube videos you see, good example today. There was one where I watched a guy mowing the lawn. You guys ever watch those where they go to like a person's house who their lawn is completely out of control? Their landscaping's horrible, like overgrown, everything just looks horrible. And they're like, knock on the door. "Excuse me, I was wondering if you wanted a free lawn makeover." And they're always like, "Yeah." And then they go through and they clean and power wash and weed whack and chainsaw down old growth and stuff like that. But the process, I couldn't help but think the whole time, like, first of all, the work you're doing is hard. Second of all, to set up cameras and record the whole thing in like 4 different spots, and you're doing like, you're changing from weed whacker to lawnmower to edger to blower to like all these different things, and then you have to record it all, and then you have to make the video. I'm just like, it's a crazy amount of work. Autograph, Juan Carrella, going to the Yankees. Atomic number to 100. Going to Chris. Jack with a $4.99 donation says, "Have you opened Marvel Annual 21-22? Bought 2 blasters. Got a 101 Groot sketch card. Love the breaks." No, I haven't opened any Marvel recently. Every time I think about opening some more Marvel, I look over at the last Marvel cards that I opened that are just sitting in the same spot. And I'm like, I think I'll just pass on this one. Especially when like the last guys, like I watched a bunch of guys open up the Marvel Metal, and they're like, "This stuff's gonna be $1,000 next week," and then no, it actually just went down in price after I bought some. Like, left a sour taste in my mouth. Only 100 likes, eh? I thought we were having a good time. Autograph number 3. They didn't short us for once. Ben Brown to green grass parallel. Green grass parallel auto. These things are tough to pull. Only 99 of them exist for each player. Going to the Cubs. Dean, congratulations. Klein's box. Thanks for becoming a hitter. There we got 4 packs left. So we have not gotten any chrome parallels yet, but we will. We better. Yeah, I love the green grass parallels too. You got the DePaula green grass auto. That's a good. And they got to trade Huff, right, Wong? Wong, here's the ultimate question. What if they trade him? Do you become a fan of the new team? Do you lose your fandom of Huff? What happens? Or do you keep liking Huff on a different team? There's 3 choices. There's the parallel that we're looking for. Come on. Come on. Aqua Shimmer. Logan Wagner. Another Dodger. These things are loaded with Dodgers. To 125. Dodgers and Reds. And actually Red Sox have a lot of cards in here. Do you buy any Tops Now autos? I always miss them, Josh. Whenever they come out with a new Tops Now thing, I'm like, oh, I got to use my points. And then they're gone. I would if I could catch it in time. Like that Devers one that they just released. I would have bought that. I don't think it's still there. Or a little piece of the base and an auto on there. That's sweet. Something like that is so unique. Like when they do the piece of the base and an auto on there, you're not going to get that anywhere else. Doesn't matter if it's Tops Now on demand. Still cool. You like Huff even if he goes to the Yankees? What if Huff grows his hair out and he's a Yankee? Actually, you're not allowed to do that, are you? Or is it just the facial hair? Whatever it is. The Yankees have some rules. At least they used to. Maikel Garcia. To 499, allegedly he's a rookie. I don't know who he is, but they tell me, my people on the inside tell me he's a rookie. You're a fan of the 5,000 in cards you bought of his. Okay. That's where it is. Your loyalty lies in the bottom line of the transaction. As does all of ours with everybody else pretty much too. They made Bader cut his flow. Well, they would. Bader's Bader. If Judge wanted to grow a mullet, I think they might let it slide. Maybe not, though. How sweet would Judge look with a dirty mullet? Oh. Someone get on top of that AI style. Maybe that'll be the next striker card. Judge with a mullet. Generated by AI. Also, like pre-fixed teeth. So he's got like the gapper going and the mullet. What else? Big old dip. Cut off shirt. Pair of overalls. Striker Series 6 card. We've got a box of Bowman Chrome 2022. Gonna get a couple more autos out of there. Hello Tarot chats for the first time in here. It says, how much do you think a card of Colton Cowser out of 10 is worth? What release is it from? What year? What release? Does it have a first on there? And what condition is it in? And I need specifics on all of those details before I can even attempt to answer it. To answer your question. Mustache. Real thin one. Like the kind of thin where it's not just like they shave it down, but it's like individual hairs that are just really long. You know those guys that can't grow mustaches and they just have like the real long hair, like a few, 12 real long hairs that go down to try to cover up the fact that they can't grow a stash. Kind of like that. At least that's what came to my mind. Joey Votto, the 250. This one is going to Reggie. Pair of jorts, that'd be good. Not a first, and perfect condition. 2023 Bowman. I would guess that would be worth about $125. Give or take $100. Yisan Marobel. First autograph. Going to Texas. Steve. Yeah, Raleigh finger. Well, I'm thinking more like that guy from Kill Bill. He had a mustache, right? Oh, yeah. I'm thinking more like that guy. Wonder if I can... But he's got a goatee with it. How do I enlarge this so I can show you? Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You know, actor Gordon Liu playing Pai Mei. His was white. The judge's would be black. His mustache. Yeah, the master, yeah. Magenta Shimmer. Ellie De La Cruz. Very good. Kind of a little color match thing going on there, too. And that one's going to Reggie again. What the? Get this off of here. I don't know how. How do I find out? What if Judge had a blonde stash, but like obviously he like dyed it blonde to go with all the rest of the scene that we're creating? How funny would that be? AI, get on top of it. It's so funny because people are like scared of the AI overlords. It's the opposite. We are their overlords. We tell them what to do. AI, chop chop. Write me a 3-scene play featuring Aaron Judge and Vidal Brujan. I want it to be 200 pages. They do what we say. Don't be scared of AI. Garrett Mitchell to 499. Going to the Brewers. Timothy. No problem, Josh. Anytime. Yendry Rojas is the autograph. It's a speckled to 299. Yendry of the Padres. Going to Tyler. Congratulations. You know, let's take another quick look at this. It's a small yet detailed autograph. It's not, I like it. There's a lot going on there to dissect. Stare into that for hours. Yeah, Terminator 2 is my favorite movie. Look at this. We got a bonus auto, and everything works out in the end. See that? We get shorted an auto in our regular 23 Bowman, and we get a bonus auto out of 2022 Bowman Chrome. Curtis Mead to 99, Invicta. That's how we do it. Everything works out in the end. Tell that to Skynet. The humans win in the end. Spoiler alert. Arnold becomes a good guy. In my mind, I didn't watch the last one because it's just an abomination and a disgrace to the franchise. But I watched all the other ones, and I read half a dozen books, T2 trilogy books and other books that go around it. I love it. Deep into the Terminator franchise. But that's just a book, and reality is they do our bidding. The machines. How about this? We got some Sapphire. All Sapphire from here on out. I think that's the last 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. Bowman Draft Sapphire. Yeah, me too, Adrenalized. T2 is my favorite movie of all time. If we're talking action, you got to kind of separate it into genres, but it is my favorite of all time across genre. And then my second favorite action movie is The Predator. Predators. It's easy. That's the easy answer for everybody, I would assume. At least most men that, yeah, everybody. Ooh, that's juicy, Chris. I bet you it blew his mind. Wait a minute. You're telling me your fake cousin's nephew is a rival hand model? We need to have a slap off. You know, when you're a hand model like me, you can't be getting into a whole lot of fist fights. It's slap fights. But you can knock a man out with a slap. I'm sure you guys have seen the slap fight league. Men of a certain age. Yeah, I was thinking like, men of a certain age, but then all men. Because like everybody, all like old, I guess you got to be at least, probably at least 40, at least 30-ish to appreciate Predator. So yeah, men of a certain age on up. It goes up though. Any man past that can appreciate it. Come on, Bowman Drafts Sapphire. We got a couple parallels coming out of here for sure. Who can say for sure these days? Kumar Rocker first. Happy Matt Mervis Day. Yeah, I missed out on the pickup of Mervis. I wonder if he's still available. I'm going to check it after this box. Because I said that I was going to pick him up, and then I was like, I think I was out at Home Depot or something when I got the news. There's the thick guy. It's a green thicker than average Volpe. Volpe is thicker than your average prospect. It's numbered to 50. And the last one. A yellow. Alan Serta. All right. Let's see what's going on with Mervis. I feel like nobody picked them up. Because they would have to drop somebody. And maybe that's the play. Pick up. Oh, yeah, they got him. When did they get him? Man, a lot of transactions happening. 2:31 yesterday afternoon. Dropped a scrub. Okay. I think I want to end on this. This guy has been soaking for hours. Probably at least an hour, right? One out of 102 boxes will yield a 1 of 1. 2019 Bowman Draft Sapphire. Not a lot of these floating around anymore. Have I ripped any big league? I have not. They failed to include the greatest baseball card breaker on earth in their special influencer card deal. So it's a bit of a soft boycott. Strange pack, too. Just like one giant pack. Strange format. Just there's an orange in there. I saw that. See, it had, back in the day, in the 2019 era, the Atomics and the Sapphires looked identical. And then someone was like, wait a minute. What are we doing here? They got to be different. Ryan Weathers. Ethan Hankins. Jake Sanford. Ryan Garcia. Jose Devers. We should see some familiar faces in here. Like Grayson Rodriguez. That's one of them. Not a first, though. We're looking for those big firsts. Like that right there. That's one of the guys. Oh, I'm so happy we got him. Adley out of here. Gerald, congratulations, man. That is a sweet, sweet hit. Adley first Sapphire. I mean, that's one of the most collectible cards of a player. They're Bowman first Sapphire. Big dub. Still a lot to go. Let's get a couple more good ones. Plenty of big names. So thick. Oh, that is 2 cards. I'm like, it's so thick, it feels like 2 cards. Davy Garcia. Oh! We got Gunnar and Adley. And then possibly an orange color match? Back-to-back Gunners? Reese Hines. Whew. Yeah, 2019 Bowman draft. Sapphire is crazy. And it's very expensive. As it should be. Man, Gerald, back-to-back. Adley and Gunnar. We got this Reese. Oh, we got 2. Tyler Baum and Reese Hines. So the orange is numbered to 25 and the blue to 99 because we don't want to be consistent with our numbering across releases and formats. Pretty. Woo. What do you guys like better? The atomic look or like the modern Sapphire? Do you like the 2019 type design with like it just kind of looks like an atomic? Or do you like more like the blue Sapphire? Still more to go. Come on. More big names. Cody Hosey's a good one. Going to the Dodgers. I mean, we'll see. Basically, if you're in here and you haven't came up yet, you better be real young, which he was at the time. 6'4". Clark Schmidt. Pitching. Hunter Bishop, man, he was a big prospect at the time too. I think he still is. And Riley, man, this was a heck of a box. There's a ton. 2019 draft is loaded. Loaded. Yes, particulate. Here it is, the grand finale, the last box of the break. Man, Clayton, the double Clayton clause. I think we got a new thing going on here. Double Clayton clause. It worked on that last box. Let's see if it worked here. Mm-hmm. 2022 Bowman Chrome. Atomic all the way. Modern, modern, modern. Atomic. All right. Well, here's the modern. So it's which design? Only a few people responded. I'm interested in what you have to say. What do we like better? 2019 or modern? Why are the Cardinals so bad to start the year? I think a lot of teams are just getting into their groove with all the new rule changes and the scheduling changes and the horrible weather to start the year. I think it's going to take some time for things to start, getting to the baseline of how good or bad these teams actually are. Modern. Breaking in a spaceship? Sweet. I am, kind of. Pool hosts. Matt says, not a big fan of the atomic, but the blue feels like it should be a parallel, not a base card. Yeah, at first, I felt the same way. It's starting to kind of grow on me more now. Dominguez, Arnado. Mercedes first. Big one. Hello, Chris. Happy Friday. Baez just hit another home run. Here's the hope that the Tigers can trade away Eduardo Rodriguez and Javi Baez and get anything possible for them. So let's go, Javi. Crush it. Some team's going to want you if you're hitting home runs, maybe at the end, towards the trade deadline. And any team's going to want Eduardo if he's pitching like he's pitching. Rodriguez is pitching like a Cy Young right now. So, yes, continue that so we can trade you and get something. It's not a good team, not a winning team. We're ways away from winning. So, we got to trade those guys. But they rarely ever do. We've gone through this same thing so many times, these Tigers, with similar players. Like, we have to get something out of them, and they never do. They're always like, oh, hold on to Matt Boyd. Oh, Tommy. Jeremy Pena, rookie. That's going to play. Nice atomic there. Atomic. Sapphire. We're talking too much atomic. And Gavin Sheets. Yeller to 50. Back-to-back Sheetses. Couple of Sheets. And now Opera. Kind of reminded me of like Boondock Saints when he puts in the earbuds or whatever he has, and he just turns on the opera all the way up. William Dafoe. Is Javi second base or shortstop? Whatever. Whatever you want him to be. He can be yours. Whatever you want him to be. DH? What? Anything. Arias. Javi's a great player when the wind is blowing out at Fenway. Julio. Oh, I saw Julio there. It distracted me. I meant Wrigley. I said Fenway. Julio distracted me. That's a very nice card. But it works for Fenway, too. I mean, who are we kidding? Speaking of Fenway, did you see that blast from Vlad the other day? I was watching that game live, and I was just like, out of the park. Well out of the park. You guys are holding on to some Vlad stuff. Kelvin, congratulations. You got a nice Julio Sapphire there. Chris with a $5 says, Striker picked up the complete 22 Bowman Chrome Mojo Refractor set, including Vaquero, for $99. Feel sets offer value as opposed to chasing color. Thoughts? It just kind of depends on what you want. They can. You can. Sets do offer quite a bit of value, for sure. But it depends on what you're trying to do. You're just trying to keep the set. You're trying to send stuff off to get graded. You said, what do you know? But for that price, it seems like a great deal because just one card out of there is over $100, like the Vaquero. Like, you know, there's plenty of guys, if you happen to get lucky and like send it away and it gems up, can pay for your set, and then you still have all the other guys. Thanks for the super chat. Mike Trout, followed by a nice Blaze. Aqua Blaze to 99. And Jazz and Fernandez. I think we got our money's worth out of it. I think Clayton Claus did a great job. We got that. Man, that is a thick. I got him in the 55 point. There's a thick boy. Okay, double checking. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's look at some of the hits. Sapphire galore. Blaze to 99. The Julio rookie, Bowman rookie Sapphire. Gavin Sheets to 50. Baum, and that is actually the parallel, to 99. Reese Hines to 25, orange. Gunner, first, Sapphire. Adley, first, Sapphire. Serta to 99. Volpe to 50. Curtis Mead, bonus auto to 99. Rojas speckled to 299. Garrett Mitchell to 499. Ellie De La Cruz, that's going to be numbered to 199. Morabel, first auto. Votto, purple to 250. Garcia to 499. Logan Wagner, Aqua Shimmer to 125. Juan Cerda, Atomic to 100. Janeo to 150. Stewart, base auto. DeLauder, first edition to 150. Brito, first to 75. Ben Brown, green grass to 99. Wilman Diaz to 199. Got that Ellie Mojo. Trey Sweeney Mojo auto. Luis Rodriguez Atomic. Lindor gold to 50. And Elijah Green to 150. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you had a good time. I'm going to probably, let's see, when's the next break going to be? We may do a Monday morning mixer. That's a possibility. Because I got the game at my house on Monday. So we won't be doing an evening one, but if not Monday, then Tuesday. And then I'll try to make a video in between. So plenty of content. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you know when I go live and post a new video. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all later.